Hello, hello. Okay, let's have a look at the chart for today. How it's taking its time. Hello, how is everyone going? Good morning. Welcome to the week that is the 26th of February and it goes through to the 3rd of March. We are already like moments away from March. So, how's your year going? All right, so we've got a huge week this week. How did you go with the Virgo full moon on Saturday night? I know I had some amazingly unexpected revelations, which made such a huge difference. So I wrote those down because we have these insights, and then we're like, oh, I'm always going to remember that, but we forget. So I hope that you did have some insights and you wrote them down. So, oh, there we go. I've got someone. Good morning. How are you? All right. So let's get into today. Now, currently we have the moon at 21 degrees of Virgo. It is just past Lilith. So, I mean, I don't know how many of you are just waking up, but we may have had some realizations this morning where we are understanding that our truth can come out. All right. Maybe we've just gone, oh, well, that's not something that needs to be hidden. Or, you know, I don't know. I suppose it'll make more sense as I go along. All right, so we do have the moon opposing Neptune today. So I wonder if what's going on with my service. Oh, anyway, I'll just keep going. All right, so we do have the moon coming up to oppose Neptune today at 6:30 p.m. All right, so we have a very dreamy type of place happening today. And I'm just going to check what's going on with my Facebook because I have no one and it feels a bit weird. No, still have no one. Is it? Sorry. Maybe it's a bit too bit. It is a bit weird. I just liked my own video. There we go. All right. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, everybody's still sleeping. All right. So now in the sky we have the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn all in a line. Okay. So we have that really rare triple conjunction on Wednesday where the Sun, Saturn, and Mercury are all at 9 degrees of Pisces. Okay, so from 4:35 p.m. through to 5:20 a.m. on Thursday. Good morning, Louise. How are you? Lovely to see you. Yeah, we have the Sun, Mercury, Saturn all at 9 degrees. So you may be feeling at the moment that it's a good time to be working, to be thinking and planning about the things that we need to be working towards. All right. So in the words, I wrote what actually makes those dreams you are dreaming or those potentials you are contemplating. Good morning, Kathy. Um, what actually makes those things come true is moving through your perceived limitations, all right? Because we always challenge ourselves or we always give ourselves a hard time when it comes to us aspiring to greatness. There's some part of us that always puts ourselves in our place or our perceived place, remembering that Saturn in Pisces is rebuilding these subconscious foundations and beliefs that we have from back then. All right. Now we also have the Sun sextile Jupiter because Saturn and Jupiter are sextile. So here we are, this understanding that we have, we are on a constant, well, I know myself, I'm a Saggy moon. I have a constant quest for knowledge and understanding. All right. So with Jupiter and Saturn sextile, this is our ability to be determined to work towards the things that we want. So with Mercury there, we are sorry, we are thinking and planning about what needs to be done to get to that end goal. Okay, so now what we need to be doing is moving through, like I said, our perceived limitations. So if we do have a chance today to contemplate, all right, we want to positively plan what steps need to be taken. All right, so don't overthink it. Just do some sort of scaffold or some sort of roadmap to where you want to be, knowing that the details are going to change all the time. Good morning, Sally. All right, we definitely do not want analysis paralysis where we are just overwhelmed with all of the possibilities. Just take these base level foundational, if I want to go there, I need to at least take these steps, all right? And then just trust that the details will fall into place as they are needed. All right, so that was pretty much it. And then this will gradually build our confidence, all right? So remember that inner critic, shh, we are trying new things, all right? Because the inner critic, good morning, Alicia. The inner critic got its information from back there, other people, situations that you are no longer in. You are in control of your narrative now. All right. So, it's just an automatic pattern repeater. So, we want to be the observer. We want to stand back a bit when we, especially if we're trying to plan for a better future, stand back and observe what plays out in our mind. We still have this Virgo moon, and counteract that with logic and reason and data and facts. What are the facts of right now? If you observe yourself saying stupid shit that makes no sense or is not relevant, then this is where we get to compassionately and empathetically. All right, the sun is in Pisces. We get to comfort ourselves through breakthroughs, because their breakthroughs are challenging, especially if we're observing something and we're like, oh my god, where did I get that thought from? And we can then look at the age or whatever. You know how it works. You look at the age of where you got that tidbit of whatever, and you're like, okay, we don't think like that anymore, we're going to insert better thought here. All right. So, one of the other things that we have today, so I've spoken about the moon opposing Neptune. So, we could be, I mean, the moon in Virgo, factual, Neptune in Pisces, very much daydreaming, contemplating our navel. But with Saturn there, this is good. All right. We are working towards, we are confidently working towards. It is confronting. Reliving last night in the most vivid way ever. And I hope you comforted yourself and moved through it with ease. So today, observe. All right. Now, another aspect that I did see highlighted today was the fact that Hygeia, all right, so she sort of does rule Virgo, all right, because she is the goddess of health, hygiene, mental health, well-being, all right. She is opposing, so she is in Pisces, and she is opposing Lilith in Virgo. All right. So this is the shadow side of health aspects. Okay. So this could look like you understanding the reason for your resistance to do the healthy thing for yourself. I mean, we all know that we need to, like I got up and I just trained this morning. I did my exercise routine. I didn't feel like doing it in the beginning, and then I just got in there and I did it. I listened to the bullshit I told myself. I just kept stretching. I just kept warming up. I just kept doing the movement. All right, because just as easy we talk ourselves out of it, we can observe and talk ourselves into it because we do know better. All right, so there's that, the shadow aspects of health. Now, another one, all right, ladies, after 3 p.m. All right, we have the moon starting to trine. All right, so that is helpful and harmonious, but it's trining Pluto. All right, so we do need to be aware of people or potentially yourself, especially with this Virgo moon, that we may initiate conflict to get to the bottom of a problem. All right. So if with the reserved nature, neither Virgo nor Pisces are very demonstrative, we're empathetic in Pisces, but we're not outwardly expressive, all right? So because we're sort of sitting in this subconscious narrative, where we're in our minds, we're daydreaming, we're just like looking out into space, which I have to say it is a gorgeous day out here. So we want to, if we can't honestly express a thought when it comes into our minds, all right, so we might have a problem with something, but we're excellent. Excellent, Kathy. Healthy going through the changes, exercise. Yeah, that's going to. All right. So yeah, the initiating conflict, if we cannot be honest in the moment because we are reserved and feeling shy and not confident in saying, "Hey, I have this problem at this moment. Can we work something out?" Where we're conditioned and trained to sit down, shut up, keep your mouth shut, don't express your opinion. Like I got told on Saturday at work, that's woman's work. And I had to bite my tongue and walk away because this was an old dude. He's not going to give a shit that I am a confident, outward, expressive, strong woman. He didn't give no shit. But you know what? I picked my battles. I don't need to fucking explain to you why this is not woman's work. Like anybody can do what I am doing right now. Like this is not a woman's job. But he was talking about all his old ye oldie days and not my place. So this is that, initiating conflict. Pick your battles. I did not need to battle that guy, although I did express myself out in the kitchen going, what a fucking tool. Anyway, he is entitled to his opinions. I am entitled to mine, but when it is important and relevant, I will speak up and say that is not something that I am okay with. Now, I don't know if you remember I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday, and I was talking about, oh, thank you. I was talking about coffee. Um, do you have a container for your emotions? Just like the boundaries of this cup contain the coffee, what do your boundaries look like when it's coming to this emotional state that we're in? Pisces is so very emotional. We are reliving a lot of stuff right now. So this is, that empathy, compassion, intuition, especially because Mercury, Sun, Saturn, the hard work that is needed to mentally move forward, or thinking about the um, the work that needs to be done so that we can achieve our goals. It depends on what way you look at it. The lineup is the same, but where are you at and what do you need to be shown? I need to have some coffee. Hang on. Mm. Oh, so good. All right. And that's pretty much it, like I hope you did have some good realizations with the Virgo moon. They are very subtle. They might, I know mine weren't. Even in the words on Saturday night, I wrote because I read them afterwards and I was like, wow, I actually did that. So it was about, you know, observing how you respond differently to situations now because of what you've learned thus far. All right, so we're still in this mindset with Pisces. Is you have learned a lot, and you are now mentally more disciplined to move towards goals, achieve different things, not shy away from hard conversations. These are all keywords that we're working with right now. All right, and we are rebuilding that base foundation that may have been a princess in the pea moment where there's just a one spanky thought. Oh, happy birthday, Kath. I'll reach out to you after this. Um, so yeah, let's draw a card because yes, I am daydreaming. I keep getting lost in little bubbles of dreams. All right, so what card is going to summarize this? What card? One, two. Oh, this one. Ah, look at that. All right. I love it. I love it. Working to, this is a disciplined spiritual place, So I'm looking at those seven of wands, and I'm like, is that conflict? I don't know. I don't know, but there is, you know, her heart sacral chakra there. I'm not quite sure. Is radiating. There is that, you know, the discipline of meditation, the, you know, that intuitive guidance, that gut feeling. What do I feel like I need to look at the seven to see what? Oh, there we go. Almost opened up on the right page. I am deserving of this success and I will bravely shine my light into the world. How can you can't even make that up, you know. It is about bravery, discipline, dreaming, contemplation, moving towards. Reflected last night. Excellent, excellent, Alicia. So good. You know, that observation and the fact that you have learned different. You don't need to go into those automatic reflexes. And I wonder if that's also that shadow side of health as well, you know, because, you know, our safety mechanisms, you know, that is a shadow side of health, safety mechanisms, you know. Can you observe those and change them? So, oh, that was it. That was, I felt like that was all one big breath. So this week, guys, this week is big. Now, I do have my 7 o'clock tonight. I've got my week ahead. You are, you know, because you're in the group, you are more than welcome to come and join me. I will put the link in at like 6:30. It's just my Zoom room. Um, and so that goes from 7 till 8. If you want to have a look at the week ahead, it's basically just, I mean, I do it every day anyway. But, you know, tomorrow the moon moves into Libra. On Thursday, we have the Scorpio moon, you know, so the second half of the week is going to be quite intense. We have the Mercury and Saturn Cazimi on the Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, going to be very much up here. All right. So mentally prepare yourself. Sally's and her wonderful gratitude 28-day thing over, you know where it is. The link's there somewhere. Sorry, Sally, for being so vague. Grab your gratitude rocks. Have things to anchor you. You know, the other day I was talking about having something to anchor us in the maelstrom that is this Pisces season because of the Saturn Mercury stuff. All right. So, you know, we are awash with lots of mental stuff. So have something to ground you into a reality that is your own, and just keep going with the flow. So, you guys are awesome. I'm going to go post this on YouTube, and yeah, remember to like, share, and comment. I'm saying that for the YouTube people. And I hope you have an amazing day. I am around this week, so if you do want or need a reading, please reach out to me. Plenty of links on the socials and also on my website, bridgetsastrology.com.au. So thank you, everyone. And you have a wonderful day too, Sally. Mwah. See ya.